Las Vegas, January 1st, 2025. The dawn of a new year brought with it the promise of fresh starts and new beginnings, yet the air was soon filled not with the celebratory sounds of fireworks, but with the deafening roar of an explosion. Outside the gleaming facade of the Trump International Hotel, a scene of chaos and destruction unfolded as a Tesla Cybertruck, once a symbol of futuristic innovation, lay smoldering in the aftermath of a devastating blast. The explosion, captured on security cameras and rapidly disseminated across social media, sent shockwaves through the city and beyond, leaving a nation grappling with questions of motive and circumstance. The incident occurred at approximately 8:40 a.m. local time, shattering the tranquility of the morning and plunging the bustling city into a state of alert. Witnesses described a scene of confusion and terror as the powerful explosion ripped through the air, sending debris flying and shattering glass. The immediate aftermath was one of panic and uncertainty as bystanders rushed to aid the injured and emergency services raced to the scene. The explosion, a stark contrast to the festive atmosphere that had permeated the city just hours earlier, served as a grim reminder of the fragility of peace and the ever-present threat of unforeseen events. As the dust settled and the initial shock subsided, the gravity of the situation became horrifyingly clear. The once futuristic silhouette of the Cybertruck was now a mangled wreck, consumed by flames and spewing thick black smoke into the sky. The force of the explosion had ripped through the vehicle with terrifying power, leaving behind a scene of devastation that spoke volumes about the volatile cocktail of materials it had harbored. The air was thick with the acrid smell of smoke and the lingering scent of explosives, a haunting testament to the destructive potential of the blast. The incident served as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of even the most seemingly secure locations and the indiscriminate nature of violence. The Cybertruck explosion was not merely an unfortunate accident, it was a meticulously orchestrated event, the result of a deadly concoction of readily available materials transformed into a weapon of destruction. Initial investigations revealed a chilling truth. The vehicle had been transformed into a moving bomb, packed with a lethal combination of fireworks, gasoline, and camping fuel. This volatile mix, investigators believe, was deliberately ignited, turning the Cybertruck into a deadly projectile aimed at the heart of one of Las Vegas's most iconic landmarks. The use of such commonplace materials in such a devastating manner sent chills down the spines of investigators and citizens alike. It highlighted the chilling accessibility of potential weapons and the ease with which everyday objects could be manipulated for nefarious purposes. The fact that such a potent explosive device could be assembled and deployed with relative ease raised serious questions about security protocols and the potential for copycat attacks. The investigation into the explosion quickly centered on understanding the precise mechanics of the blast. Forensic experts meticulously combed through the wreckage, painstakingly piecing together the sequence of events that led to the detonation. Their findings painted a grim picture of calculated destruction. The fireworks, investigators believe, served as the primary explosive charge. Their tightly packed gunpowder ignited to create a massive fireball. This initial explosion, in turn, ignited the gasoline and camping fuel, creating a secondary explosion that amplified the destructive power of the blast. The combination of these readily available materials, when ignited in such a confined space, created an inferno of unimaginable intensity. The force of the explosion was so great that it not only obliterated the Cybertruck but also sent shockwaves rippling through the surrounding area, shattering windows, damaging nearby buildings, and injuring bystanders. The meticulous planning and execution of the attack were evident in the choice and placement of the explosive materials, indicating a chilling level of forethought and a clear intent to inflict maximum damage. In the wake of the incident, questions began to surface. People wanted to know what exactly happened and why. Investigations were launched, experts were consulted, and theories were debated. It was a time of uncertainty, but also of determination. Everyone was searching for answers, hoping to make sense of the chaos. As the dust began to settle, the community started to rebuild. The scars of the incident were still fresh, but there was a collective resolve to move forward. Plans were made to ensure such a tragedy would never happen again. It was a long road ahead, filled with challenges, but also with hope. Together, they looked to the future, ready to face whatever came next.